We're back.
Proudly brought to you by ICHECK TPMS.
All right, we're back on the road, baby.
It's been a long couple of weeks.
It has been a few weeks, guys, and we thought we'd just quickly do this episode because we actually do need to make an apology. Because
you're a bit rusty at this.
I am a bit rusty at this. We just done an episode. I think we had to take it 10 times, this one section, because I just forgot what I was trying to even say. But anyway, the reason why we want to make this apology, it's not apologise for us not being on the road, etc. It's actually an apology, not letting people know. We try to let people know on all platforms of social media, but we have been getting messages by people saying it would be nice for you to let us know what was going on, and you know what, we should have actually done that.
We should have.
So we just want to apologise for that. So we were parked up for, it ended up being about 10 weeks, isn't it?
10 weeks.
9 to 10 weeks.
Yeah.
We attended the Sandown Caravan Show in Melbourne. So some of you do know what caravan we are because we did put it out, but some people are not on that side of social media, but we'll keep you in suspense anyway, because our next episode that we're going to do is going to be a walkthrough of our caravan.
So we've had a lot of interest in the caravan. I personally have had a lot of messages come through asking us what caravan we're getting, what layout we're getting.
Yeah.
So that's why we've decided to do the walkthrough of the caravan, just to let everybody know what we've decided to go for. This was a choice in terms of layout to better suit us in terms of just our day-to-day lifestyle. We've been in the caravan now for a tickle over 2 weeks, and what we can say so far is things are looking good. It looks as though we've definitely made the right decision on this one, but that will all be revealed.
You know, some caravan manufacturers out there you can design, I wouldn't say everything, but if you customize it too much, then come resale, or at least for us a resale, we got to watch that as well. So if we design something specifically for Sue's work, like possible desk of some sort, it's just a resale thing that we always think about down the line. So we looked at what was out there, we've had a little think about it, and yeah, I think we got a big green tick on it, don't I?
Yeah.
I've done a good job, haven't I?
You have done a good job, love. It did take, obviously, patience in terms of waiting for the caravan build, and the last 10 weeks of that wait was spent in Victoria, as Derek mentioned, and we stayed with some amazing friends of ours who we actually met on the road.
Yeah.
We met them on the road about 3 years ago, which is phenomenal to think that that's the type of friendship and bond you can form, meeting people on the road. So a big shout out to Annette and family just for having us for the 10 weeks and for putting up with us.
But, you know, I had this idea when we were parked up to try and keep some sort of episodes going, but there's a few things that, you know, are out of your control. So there's an episode coming out, what I've done inside the tub, but we had to wait for things because there was no stock of certain things, and it's delayed that episode. So we may get that episode up just for those people that are interested on how we've set up the tub. Now, we've taken the 5 years that we've been traveling, and we've had the normal the Ford Ranger with like the ALB canopy on it, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted the Gullwing canopy and stuff like that because it's just a lot easier when you travel. But we had the Gullwing canopy, and it was just like, it was nice to have, but I don't think we used it to its full function. I'm not saying I'll never get one again, but when we're going back to this, and we know exactly sort of what we need in terms of power, fridge, cooking wise, charging wise, and all that. So that video, well, I could most probably get it out in the next couple episodes. So just for those that are interested in what we've done.
And I think that's been part of the challenge, because we did the changeover of the vehicle and we couldn't do the vehicle build straight away because we obviously needed the finance to do that, and that can sometimes take a little bit of time. But along with the change in vehicle, 6 months later we had the change in caravan. So when you're doing the two in tandem, it can be really challenging, because the vehicle wasn't set up for us to go camping in a swag or, you know, off-grid. And at the same time we didn't have the caravan.
We're thinking about doing something like that in like next year. Our plan at the moment, that always seems to change, and it can change in the hour, but is to maybe concentrate on a bit of the sort of Queensland, sort of central Queensland, and the coast, and possibly leave the van for a couple of days and go out in the car and a swag, or you know, we've wingled wangled away, you know, we've possibly got the boat back, and we want to try and get to some little islands and stuff, but instead of going across with the boat and taking fuel, etc. like that, we may take the car and then live out of the car, and then we got the boat with us, if that makes sense.
It gives us options, because that's something we realised last year when we were in WA. Like, we weren't quite set up vehicle-wise to allow us just to travel off-grid in the vehicle.
Because the outboard and that was separate.
For long enough. So the years of experience and I think what we've gone through has just sort of lined us up to know what we need now. And yes, we are absolutely looking forward to next year doing some of that sort of swag camping, or giving us the option to do it if we want to do it. And
so see out the rest of the year. We're all currently up in Queensland. We've travelled up to Queensland. As you can see, it's good weather.
Someone's back in his thongs and loving it.
And get through the Christmas holidays. We've got something exciting happening in December for us, and then going into the new year, getting through the school holidays. That's always a sort of a difficult one in terms of like availability. Don't get me wrong, we love people getting out. That's the whole thing, and you may only get 70 weeks of the year, so go and enjoy yourself for those 6 or 7 weeks, however many weeks you have managed to get off. So we've got to get through that. I'll spend 9 weeks or 10 weeks thinking and planning, and plans change, and do this and do that. So it's been a wild 2 months, but I tell you what, it's somehow you got to take the positive out of the negative, and it's given us time just to pull back, relax a little bit, figure out what we're going to be doing moving forward in terms of the, you know, where we want to go and planning. So I went and bought a big map. I just like to have paper as well, and then
old-fashioned like that.
Looking on Campedia and actually drawn out a line. I can actually see what we plan. So that's exciting. We've got a few other little exciting things happening in the beginning of next year. Oh, nice helicopter, which we will let you know and keep you up to date as we go along. But we're excited to say that we have made a few episodes already.
Yeah, we're officially back.
We're officially back. It's just about getting it all together. I think we're actually going to be a bit rusty on the old episodes.
Someone's got to get editing. That's what has to happen. We've got content in the bank, so we've probably got about 3 or 4 episodes, and Derek just needs to get going now. But we were very excited when we hit the road, so we sort of made a lot quite quickly. But I think the biggest thing that we learned not being on the road for 10 weeks was how much we love it. The first 2 weeks off the road were amazing. I'm not going to lie to you. I was bathing every night. I was kicking back on the old lounge suite, you know, feet up, big telly. And it was probably about 7 or 8 days. Absolutely loved the company and loved seeing friends, but already started missing the ability just to pack up and head off.
I would like to touch on that. I was worried about pulling up so we've been on the road almost 5 years, January. Yep. And I was worried about stopping and thinking, shivers, should we just go back home, because we still do have a house. But like Sue said, after a week or so, I was itching, and when we started talking to friends coming to the back end of those few weeks in Melbourne, people could just see the excitement. So it assured us that we definitely want to do this for as long as we can. So that was something we learned through that time.
I think it also resets you to make you really grateful for your situation, because we are in a very fortunate situation where I can work and travel, and that allows us, obviously finances us to travel.
Yeah, we get a lot of questions, and a lot of people think, how do we do it? We started 5 years ago and we've built our way up, to be honest with you, and it's all because, Sue works full time. I do what I do in the background to pay for the extra little bits and pieces. I mean,
I have been missing that.
I know.
I've been missing Derek's income.
Anyway, we don't want to dribble along too much. We thought we would stick this episode up quick just to apologise, really. Like, I do feel bad.
Yeah.
Because in those sort of 9 or 10 weeks as well, your emotions are a little bit like this. And I should have been more open and of all the platforms. So we should have made this episode a while ago, but apologies. But for those people that don't follow us on Instagram and Facebook, you can follow us. And there's sort of some live updates and day-to-day stuff that we do sort of on Facebook and Instagram on Just Vanning It. And then the YouTube is sort of our travel life and stuff. And not everything is always put into that. So if you want to head over and watch that, and then that, because we have put updates on there regarding what was happening.
Well, it's easier. It's just more sort of day-to-day stuff that's easier to put up on that platform versus editing and putting up a full episid.
So guys, we just wanted to apologise for that, and thank you for all those people that have reached out to us and supported us through this time, and always support us. In our next episode, we have the walkthrough of the caravan and what we've done and what we've bought, and then we'll pick up on our travel. So from myself, Soon Bob, guys, thank you so much. Hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one very, very soon.
Bye.